football club that they can fill a stadium in a different country.
Can they win the game? Got another corner. Stack's delivery. Top for Ramazani. Now for Harrison. Patiently for Stack. Back for Harrison. This is a big story. If he was involved in the winning goal. The story yet to be written though.
He'll have his own personal agendas as well, Jack Harrison. If there is to be no future for him at Leeds, we want to get match fit, and as match fit as possibly can be going into the start of a new season and ready for whatever challenge for him personally lies ahead. We've just uncapped 4 pens. I'm getting worried what's going on that sub bench.
Well, we can tell you that Milan are going to bring on at least one, but Allegri is calling down to those in the corner. I don't think Luka is one of the names that he's calling for just yet.
He's the only one left, isn't he, at the moment, Luka Modric? The AC Milan subs have made their way to the centre line.
To be fair, he doesn't look that bothered that he might not be involved today.
He never does though when he plays, does he? He's one of those players that makes the game look so easy. Gives himself so much time and space. Makes the game look very easy, Luka Modric.
Turns 40 next month.
Look at his honours. When you look at his international, it's 188 international caps. And still going.
Isn't it part of the attraction to join Milan was that one of his heroes is Boban, who was part of the Milan side that was so successful in the 90s, helping win the Champions League in 1994.
Yes, Lucas, good!
We're going to see 4 Milan alterations. Samuel Ricci, the Italian international, another of their summer signings, came in from Torino for €23 million. He's going to be coming on. Torriciano, 22-year-old, is also being introduced. Malik Pure, another.
Looking now down at the formation, where AC Milan pretty much stayed the same. Certainly is just a change of personnel in the last 10 minutes of the game. Saving his bigger names for tomorrow. And Chelsea fans watching the game today, certainly a few stars on show at the bridge. Shows the quality and the size of the squad that AC Milan have got, but they're actually able to do that, doesn't it? I mean, who takes 2 games of this stature in 48 hours?
Absolutely. Yeah, a couple of former Chelsea men look like they will be involved at the bridge tomorrow. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Tomori, Luka Modric, Yusuf Fofana, the Frenchman, Rafael Leao and Christian Pulisic, all being saved for the time being, it seems, by Allegri today, as they go looking for a winning goal. Almost came. Carvalho, who's had absolutely nothing to do since coming on at half-time, almost beaten by that close-range header. But it stays 1-1. It was Sia who got in.
He's just come on the pitch as well, hasn't he? Got himself in behind the fullback, Sam Byram. Decent ball in, simple ball in. Made a mess of that one, Caldalo.
Richie. Mr. Pina. Salamakis. Gruev. Has to clear it and has conceded a free kick.
Concentration now for Leeds. say about the nature of the friendly, but the result is all important. Confidence going into that next week. If they'd have got beaten here today, you ask the manager, is it important to say no, it's a pre-season friendly? You get a result against AC Milan the week before the season, it's a confidence builder going into the season. The result is important for confidence for Leeds. Concentration and get to the 90 minutes.
Went for it. Don't think he got any kind of touch though. You must have been in this situation, I'm sure, in your career, Paul, where you just don't see the ball at all for the best part 30-35 minutes or so. I'm sure it'll happen a couple of times, surely. How difficult is it to just stay focused on what's going on? Does your mind ever start to wander in that situation?
It's difficult. It's a very lonely place as a goalkeeper. At times you're not involved in the game. I used to like following the game around the edge of my box and talking nonsense, almost commentating like I'm doing now, but actually talking to the players as though you would if they were 20-30 yards in front of you, so you could hear you.
Yeah.
But actually it's quite an individual sport at times, in a similar way to tennis and golf. You're actually alone for long periods of time with your own thoughts, which sometimes isn't good when you're a goalkeeper. You're a different breed. You're a very different breed.
We'll leave that there. Johnson, lovely flick on, knew that Byron was arriving. Here's the matchup. Done well. He's found the cross. Underclearance, but Longstaff gets a total and Leeds have it back. Interesting signing, Sean Longstaff. Very much part of the furniture at Newcastle for so long. Over 170 appearances for them in the years, but felt that it was time to move on. Was given a heavy hint by Eddie Howe that was the case. And of course, £12 million brings a lot to the table, doesn't it?
It's a really good signing. Premiership experience, a really good age, and a player, as you say, with something to prove. Comes into the Leeds United side today behind Tanaka, and it gives him that little bit more encouragement, a little bit more. You're going to have to work for your shirt. I think that's something that Daniel Farke wants.
Looking for the match. It was a difficult ball to control. Harrison. Ramazan. This is Dio. Change for Leeds, and it's going to be the youngest of the bunch, another from the Gray family. Gray is going to be coming in very soon. Probably now, actually, as Gruev goes down and Leeds get a free kick.
He's had an excellent afternoon. Topped his performance off with a goal. And Leeds fans a little insight as to what they can expect for the rest of the season. I think he's been affected in both halves of the field, going forward, supporting the lone striker Joel Perrault, his defensive capabilities as well. I think he's going to be a real asset to Leeds United going forward. Anton Stack.
So Harry Gray is on, 16 years of age, son of Andy, brother of Archie, who's moved on to Tottenham, of course, in recent seasons. I'm pretty sure that his granddad, Frankie, actually was involved in that Cup Winners' Cup final we were talking about earlier on in 1973 when AC Milan beat Leeds 1-0 in Greece. Here is young Gray. It's quite a dynasty, isn't it? Before.
But a good test for Leeds today, it really has. You saw the 11 that the manager picked to start with. times it's been friendly, as we discussed, but I think there's times in the game where you can see the structure of the side, you can see the pressing points, the trigger points, if you like, the shape, the system, what the manager wants to play. And I think if they do come out of this with a result, it's been a very successful pre-season for them.
90 minutes up on the clock now, 2 minutes of added time to play. For AC Milan. Space opened up there. Lack of a proper left back out there, just being exposed. What an opportunity for Diego Sia to win the game for AC Milan.
Well, he's touched the ball twice since he's come on, Diego Sia, hasn't he? And 2 fantastic opportunities for AC Milan to win the game. Finds himself in a lot of space at the edge of the box. Just can't quite wrap his right foot around the ball. Went high up, above and away. The low point and the stand away to our left, the lowest point in the stadium. Then he went bouncing down Lansdowne Road, that one.
Well, Leeds will look at the pre-season campaign that they've had. 5 games, 2 wins and 2 draws coming out of this as Gray scampers forward, hoping that Leeds can make it 3 in the winning column. Sure that throw will be theirs. Bowen wanted to take it quickly, but nobody in white shared that thought. Rode on sentry into the 6-yard box.